Gratitude and giving thanks is really one of the most powerful things you can practice every day if you are committed to achieving anything in life. It's no secret almost all truly successful people talk about the power of gratitude. It's that feeling of being blessed. It's getting grateful with those things you do already have that attract more great things into your life and really just give you the drive to get more, to go out and work for more. When I write down what I'm grateful for, it's always for the things money can't buy. You know, thank you for my drive. Thank you for my mental strength. Thank you for giving me the courage not to give up all those times when it seemed impossible, when I know 99% of the people would have given up. Thank you for giving me that strength. Thank you for the character to keep going for months, for years and years without any progress until I turned it around. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my family. You see, these are my real blessings. Money is easy. It's easy to make. It's easy to spend. And when it comes to the end, we can't take any of it with us. Let's make truckloads of it, but let's not stress over it. Thanks for giving me that fire, that mentality to go out and get my dreams. I conquer my goals. I see so many people void of life, void of spirit. So many people that give up and live lives that they don't want to be in just because it's easy. And I'm so grateful that will never be me. I'm convinced one of my greatest secrets to success is that I am always insanely grateful for what I do have. Be grateful for what you have now, and you will soon have more to be grateful for. When I start my day off writing all those things I am grateful for every day, my day starts with power, with pure positive power. Then I'm ready to smash the day, to seize opportunities. My mind is clear and positive, and that energy is so valuable to my creativity and my future success. If there is one thing that I could recommend to all those seeking success, get grateful.
Good morning. Welcome to day one. So, first, I would like to say sorry for yesterday's session. We could not connect on time. We tried, but we could not. So, we will start day one today. I'll share the chapter. So, while I'm sharing the chapter, I'd like to know if somebody would like to read the chapter as well. So that we can continue with reading and also discussing about it.
Good morning, Priyanka. I can go with.
Okay, I'm just sharing. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, it's visible.
Yeah.
Okay, can start.
Day one, count your blessings.
Yeah, one.
Relationships. It goes. थोड़ा सा और नीचे. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. Willie Nelson. You will have heard people say to count your blessings, and when you think about the things you are grateful for, that's exactly what you are doing. But what you may not have realized is that counting your blessings is one of the most powerful practices you can ever do, and it will magically turn your whole life around. When you are grateful for the things you have, no matter how small they may be, you will see those things instantly increase. If you are grateful for the money you have, however little, you will see your money magically grow. If you are grateful for a relationship, even it's not perfect, you will see it miraculously get even better. If you are grateful for the job that uh, if you are grateful for the job that you have, even if it's not your dream job, things will begin to change so that you enjoy your job more, and all kinds of opportunities for your work will suddenly appear.
Okay, we'll pause here.
Yeah.
So, right now, Rhonda is talking about, feeling grateful. So, the last day that we were reading, we read that we have to now say thank you and thank you with more feeling. So, we did, talk about that earlier. Maybe we just said thank you. Somebody gave us their book, we would say thank you. Somebody did something, we said thank you. But how much of it we really meant? A lot of times we take it for granted what people do for us, and we just say thank you and get on with our work. But now she is saying that we need to be thankful, and this is the most easiest thing to do to magically increase whatever you want in life, or whatever you have, you can increase that more. Okay, so if you want more money, you have to be grateful for what you have right now. The amount of money you have, the amount of money you have saved, the amount of money you've invested, you have to be grateful for that. If you want a better job, you have to be grateful for the current job, because the universe is going to see that how are you treating your current job? How are you treating your current life? How are you looking at money right now? If if we are not really grateful, if we are talking negative, as she's going to describe now, we will struggle with making a change, making a growth in that aspect of our life. So we'll see in the next paragraph how she talks about what talking negative about the things that we have, what does it do. So please start. Inaji, can you just increase your volume, if the
Okay.
microphone? Yeah.
Now I am audible clearly.
Yeah, it's better.
The flip side is that when we are not counting our blessings, we can fall into the trap of unintentionally counting negative things. We count negative things when we talk about the things we don't have. We count negative things when we criticize or find fault with other people. When we complain about traffic, waiting in lines, delays, the government, not enough money, or the weather. When we count negative things, they increase too. But on top of that, with every negative thing we count, we cancel our blessings that were on their way. I have tried both counting my blessings and counting negative things. And I can assure you that counting your blessings is the only way to have abundance in your life.
Okay, we'll just
Better,
pause here.
okay.
So most of the time, like she says, instead of counting blessings, instead of saying thank you for things that are going right in our life, we we have this tendency of talking about things that did not go right, things that were negative, things that did not happen the way we wished. Okay, so like for example, it is very easy when you're in group, you start talking about traffic. You say, "Oh, this traffic is so horrible," and we have earlier we used to take only 10 minutes to get there. Now we take half an hour, and these rickshaw people are always messing the traffic, or these two-wheelers, they don't know how to ride. They just ride like they own the road, and we talk on and on and on about it. So when we are fine, we are talking about things that we don't like. We talk about things that is not, or we are criticizing or finding fault with the system. We are going to attract more of that in our life, because also it is the feeling that we talk with. So we'll be like really intense about it, like, these two-wheeler people have to be banned from the road, or these auto rickshaw drivers, I don't know who gives them out. So when you talk about this, you will encounter more two-wheeler people, more auto rickshaw people who will, when you are driving, you will encounter them and you'll have to deal with them. And again, when we see them, the more, we criticize and we talk. And the same way we talk about the government not doing the job, or maybe the corruption in the government, or delays, that, okay, this is something government has done, so it will not happen in time. Or, for example, if some hospital or some um, the hotel or restaurant you've gone to and they are not serving food in time, and you talk about the delay, and you keep criticizing about it. And one of the favorite topics is that we don't have enough money. As in, we don't say we don't have enough money, but we talk about, oh, things have become so expensive, we're not able to manage, the budget is not sufficient, and things are not available, or we are not able to manage the expenses, the prices are rising again more and more. How much ever you try and save, you're not able to save. So you talk about money, and you talk about money like this. So again, we are not talking about the positive aspect of money, that now it is easy to earn money. You can have two or three income sources, or there are so many avenues to invest your money, and it is easy to work with money. Like nowadays, you have online payments. So even earlier, you would have to go and pay somebody money. Now you can just pay it online. So we talk about these things. We don't talk about these things. We don't talk about the good things. We talk about weather. Oh, it's so hot nowadays. It's just getting more and more hot. I cannot bear this weather. I wonder how, they expect us to work like this. They should have a air condition, but the work conditions are so bad. So again, we are talking about negative things. Now, the more we talk about that, the more you are going to get disturbed about the weather every day, while it may not affect another person who's working in the same office with you. Why? Because we are counting the negative things. We are counting what is probably not going right. So Rhonda says she's done both. She has counted the negative things and she's counted the positive things. And she says ki the only way to have abundance is by counting your blessings. Okay, so let's read further and see what she says.
Better to lose count while naming your blessings than to lose your blessings to counting your troubles. Malvi T. Babcock. First thing in the morning, or as early in the day as you can, count your blessings. You can write out your list by hand, type it on a computer, or use a special book or journal and keep all of your gratitude in one place. Today you are going to make a simple list of 10 blessings in your life you are grateful for.
Okay, we'll
When
just pause here.
yeah,
So this is what our task starts with today. So first thing in the morning that we are going to do is that we are going to write our 10 blessings. We are going to count our blessings. Now this can be done like I hope we have already kept our notebook aside for this work, and we'll write a simple list of 10 blessings that we are grateful for. Now, how we are going to write, and we can write about anything that we are actually grateful for. For example, we are grateful for you know, uh, the room or the house that you have, so that you stay warm in your house while it's cold outside. So you can write that. You can write that you're grateful for the food that you have, or the tea that you had in the morning, because you feel fresh after that, or you feel refreshed after that. So we are going to discuss about this more, but this is the first thing that we are going to do from now on. Please continue.
when Einstein gave thanks, he thought about why he was grateful. When you think about the reason why you are grateful for a particular thing, person, or situation, you will feel, scroll it up, please. You will feel gratitude more deeply. Remember that the magic of gratitude happens according to the degree of your feeling. So, with each item on your list, write the reason why you are grateful for it. Here are some ideas for writing your list. I am truly blessed to have what, because, why. I'm so happy and grateful for dash because dash. I'm truly grateful for dash because dash. With all my heart, thank you for dash because dash. After you
Yeah.
have finished, yeah,
So this is how we are going to frame our sentences. She has given four kind of the sentences that we can fill. So you can simply write something like, I'm truly blessed to have the house that I live in because it protects me from, cold outside and I'm warm inside. I'm so happy and grateful for the the time that I spent with my family yesterday at the dinner because we really got to know what was happening, in my children's life or my friend's life. I'm truly grateful for the food that we had yesterday, which was so nice, because I really found it easy on my body. It was easy to digest. With all my heart, I thank you for, maybe if you have two-wheeler or you have four-wheeler, so you say thank you for that because that makes your travel easy. So you can write the reason. Now, why we need to write the reason? Because the more you think about the reason, you feel more grateful. So that is what she's going to explain. Let's go ahead.
after you have finished making your list of 10 blessings, go back and read each one either in your mind or out loud. When you get to the end of each blessing, say the magic words 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel the gratitude for that blessing as much as you possibly can. To help you feel more gratitude, you can be grateful to the universe, God, Spirit, goodness, life, your greater self, or any other concept you are drawn to. When you direct gratitude towards something or someone, you will feel it even more, and your gratitude will have even more power and create even more magic. It's the reason why indigenous and ancient cultures chose symbols like the sun to direct their gratitude towards. They were simply using physical symbols to represent the universal source of all goodness, and in focusing on that symbol, they felt more gratitude.
Okay, we'll just pause here. So when you are done with writing your 10 list, so it can be anything from big or small. She will again explain as to what all things that we can write the gratitude, these sentences. And once you have written thank you or gratitude note or sentences, you will read it again at the end and read each one out aloud. And you will say thank you, thank you, thank you. So once you do that, you'll see the feeling of gratitude will really increase for you. You'll feel more grateful. Now, whether you want to be grateful to God or to the universe or to a higher power or a spirit or maybe somebody else, you can do that for anything. In ancient times, they used to use sun or maybe the moon or maybe the water, and they would express their gratitude. So we can use any of these, maybe symbols or the powers, if you call them powers, to express your gratitude to. So let's go to the next part.
The practice of counting your blessings is so simple and so powerful in altering your life, that I want you to continue to add 10 more blessings to your list every day for the next 27 days. You might think it could be difficult to find 10 things you are grateful for every day, but the more you think about it, the more you will realize how much you have to be grateful for. Look closely at your life. You have received and are continuing to receive so much each and every day. There is really so much to give thanks for. You could be grateful for your home, your family, your friends, your work, and your pets. You could be thankful for the sun, the water that you drink, the food that you eat, and the air you breathe. Without any of them, you wouldn't believe. You could be grateful for the trees, the animals, the oceans, the birds, the flowers, the plants, blue skies, rain, the stars, the moon, and our beautiful planet Earth. You could be grateful for your senses, your eyes that you see, your ears that hear, your mouth that tastes, your nose that smells, and your skin that enables you to feel. You could be grateful for the legs you walk on, your hands that you use to do almost everything, your voice that enables you to express yourself and communicate with others. You could give thanks for your amazing immune system that keeps you well and all of your organs that maintain your body so that you can live. And what about the magnificence of your human mind, which no computer technology in the world can duplicate?
Sorry.
Mag- Here is a list of subjects that will remind you of the major areas you can look for blessings to be grateful for. You can also add any subject you want depending on what is important to you at any time. Magic gratitude subjects: health and body, work and success, money, relationships, passions, happiness, love, life, nature, planet, earth, air, water, and sun, material goods and services, any subject of your choosing. You
Okay,
should
we'll
feel
just pause here.
yeah.
So she's given you a lot of examples earlier, but yeah, if we are doing it for the first time, we will still think, what is there for us to be grateful for? 10 things. But if you just see your body, there are many organs. If you just be grateful for each and every organ you have, it will be more than 10 things. If you just look around your house and you see, maybe you'll see your bed, you'll see your fan, you have AC in your room, you have maybe an attached toilet, you have maybe a heater, you have a water jug, all these things that you have, these are the things that we can be grateful for. Now, initially, it is also possible that we don't have the eye to see it. What does it mean by saying eye to see it? It means that since we never looked at these things which is easily available to us, like the sofa in your house or the couch in your house, or the many utensils that you have in the kitchen, or the, like I said, the jug of water in your room, or maybe the book that you have had, it has been given by your grandfather, which has been there in your house for many years. So these are the things that we've become so used to having it with us that we don't feel gratitude for them anymore. But just imagine if you didn't have that sofa in your living room. Where would you go and sit? Where would you go and stretch yourself? Where would you make your guests sit? What if you didn't have that bottle of water in your room? How would you, in the middle of the night, if you were thirsty, you would have to go to your kitchen, maybe fill a glass of water and drink. If you didn't have your own room, there are people who live in a house and all of them live in, it's like a small hall where all of them are living in the same area. They're sleeping in the same area. If you have your own room, then isn't it something to be grateful for? So work, you have work and it pays you, and it pays you enough so that your house is comfortably, you are able to run. But what about people who do not have enough income? Or maybe the members are more and there is only one earning person, and it is difficult to manage expenses. What about the money that you've earned so many years, that has made it possible for your family to live a comfortable life? What about the relationship? If you didn't have any relationship, if you didn't have people at work, whom would during the break, whom would you talk to? Whom would you ask for help at work? So those relationships, passions, the things that you like that help you, relax, unwind, like the music, or maybe watching movie or watching TV. So if you didn't have these passions, how would you maybe, engage in something that would relax your mind? Or how do you feel when you do these things? When you listen to to the music, how do you feel? Is this something to be grateful for, that you have a music system, and you have a collection of songs, and you don't need to like keep looking for it, and it just plays automatically? So now, just playing music has become so easy. From this room, you can play music in the other room, or you have a music system that that is portable, and you can take it to the kitchen when you're working, or you can take it to the room when you are having bath. You can take it to the hall when there is a party. This was not there before. Have you ever thought? Again, we become too used to it. So we become used to, oh yeah, we can connect Bluetooth to it. It's so easy. But have you forgotten the time when there was no Bluetooth and you had to connect a wire, and even the music system was not chargeable, so that also had to be near the plug point so that it could play. Now you don't need, you can even play music in a place where there is no wire, there is no electricity connection. And in fact, you can play it maybe for 7, 8 hours, not even 1 or 2 hours. Initially, when the Bluetooth started, or the battery, the chargeable music system started, it would run only maybe for 1.5 hour. But now it says it runs for 7, 8 hours. Isn't it amazing? But we've now, because we've got used to it, because it's easily available to us, we don't feel gratitude for it. And like I said, the books that we have, you might be having books from your school, from your college days, from somebody might have given. And those books, when you read, you are very, happy to read them. But since they are lying in your house, you don't feel gratitude for it. But maybe you can share it with people who don't have it, and then they will express thank you for giving it, for reading, because I did really gain good understanding from it. So that brings you joy. That's something that you had, you're not using anymore, you're not valuing it anymore, but somebody else can use it. And when anybody appreciates you, or when anybody says thank you to you, you feel good. That's a joy that comes to life. Nature. Now, nature, of course, all the things that are easily available to us, we take it for granted. The air that is easily available to us. But COVID made us understand that how air, in spite being available around us, we cannot use it or inhale, right? People who were severely sick, they had to be on oxygen. Despite being the air being around them, they were not able to take it. So that makes us understand how valuable air is for our sustenance. And the water, when we open the tap, water is easily available to us. But there are places where water is not available to them. It comes only maybe 2 hours a day, and that 2 hours is used by maybe 50 families to fill drinking water in their place. So all of these, the sun is available to us. So in winter, when the sun is there, you feel like actually sitting out in the sun and enjoying the sunlight. But in summer, we start being ungrateful to it. But because of this sun, it is possible for us to farm. It is possible for the sunlight to grow. In fact, for us, if there is no sunlight, just imagine if you were in place. There are places in world, right, where 6 months there is only night. Imagine not seeing the sun for 6 months. How would you feel? It is said that, in those places, the psychological issues go up during that period of time, during, when there is not enough sunlight. So imagine we have abundance of the sunlight and we don't appreciate it. So all of these things, the material goods and services that are easily available to us, the maybe, the things that you use to keep yourself maybe clean and, fresh, like the creams and the lotions, all these are like available to us. Earlier, this was not, and you have so many brands that are available. To your personal liking, if you like things with a certain fragrance, all that is available to you. So you can take any subject, and if you start thinking deeply about it, you will find not 10. You will definitely start to add more and more on just, if you just take, something like nature, earth, air, water, and sun, your entire 30 days can go in just being grateful to these. So this is what this book is going to bring about. Slowly, we are going to see things around us that we did not notice and we were not thinking about them, or we were not showing, respecting that they are there in our value, they are there in our life and adding value. So, this is what we have to do today. 10 things that we are grateful for. We're going to write. Let's continue.
You should feel significantly better and happier after each time you count your blessings. And how good you feel is your measure of how much gratitude you felt. The more gratitude you felt, the happier you will feel, and the faster your life will change. Some days you will feel happily really quickly, and other days it may take a little longer. But as you continue to count your blessings every day, you will notice a bigger and bigger differences in the way you feel each time, and you will see your blessings magically multiply. Magic reminder: make sure to read tomorrow's magical practice sometime today, as you will need to do something specific before you begin tomorrow. Okay. Magic practice number one: count your blessings. First thing in the morning, make a list of 10 blessings in your life you are grateful for. Write why you are grateful for each blessings. Go back and read your list either in your mind or out loud. When you get to the end of each one, say the magic words thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel the gratitude for the blessings as much as you possibly can. Repeat the first three steps of this magical practice every morning for the next 27 days. Read tomorrow's magical practice today.
So, our task for today is that we will have to write 10 things that we are grateful for today. And we'll write it in the same way that she has suggested. I'm really grateful for, I'm really blessed, I'm happy and grateful. That way we can write. And once we have written the 10 list, we have to read it out aloud and say thank you. Okay. And this is list of 10 things we are going to do every day, first thing in the morning. So you can also do it before we start the session. If you are up, a little earlier and you have time, you can do this even before we start the session so that you are done with one activity. And we will also read the next day's activity because we have to bring something with us tomorrow. So we can read this.
Magic practice number two: the magic rock. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Find a magic rock and put it by your bedside. Before going to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand and think of the best thing that happened today. Say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened today. Repeat the magic rock Repeat the magic rock practice every night for the next 26 days. Read tomorrow's magical practice today.
Okay. So tomorrow when we come, so apart from writing the 10 things that we are grateful for today, what we'll also do is that we will find a rock, any rock around your house, okay? Let it be natural, and it does not matter even if it comes from the garden or even if it comes from the road. You just have to see that it fits your palm and it is smooth. Okay, so you just have to get a rock tomorrow, so that we can discuss about what we have to do with this rock and why do we call it the magic rock. Okay, so I hope the task is clear for today.
Yes,
Okay, so let's you can do this task right away after we finish the session, and we'll end today's session with a prayer, and you can just write your 10 blessings. And tomorrow, you don't need to share your blessings or the list of it in the group. It's just for us to start with these tasks and keep a track of these tasks that we're doing every day. So you have the separate book, you start writing day one, and then you write your blessings. Each day, we may have different, uh, certain other different gratitude exercise, but one exercise that is going to be constant is 10 blessings every morning. Okay, and ideally it should be done as early as you can in the day, because it helps to change the way you feel about the day from the morning itself. Okay, that's why it's we do this session in the morning, because it changes the way we feel. Okay, so let's end the session with short prayer. Please close your eyes. Remember God, whichever God you worship, and say thank you. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for the good health. Thank you for helping us understand the practice of gratitude. And thank you for all the blessings that are coming our way and all the blessings we've received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Please continue with your
thank you, Priyanka.
gratitude exercise.
Okay.
See you tomorrow. Bye.